Welcome back to On the Rise ATL. It's your girl Kitty, and I'm here with Jason B. Russell. I have
Hello.
I have to kind of
I understand.
give
you
him.
know. You don't have to be that extra.
He gets me. I'll stop. So, anyways, hi Jason.
Hello there.
How is everything going?
Everything is
with
wonderful.
Runaway Jukebox and with you, of course.
I'm fine. The podcast Runaway Jukebox is more than fine.
I've seen it.
It's great. I just love being able to talk about music with my homies every Monday, and people listen. It's great. It's a good feeling.
Well, I'm going to kick it off with, I think, probably the question you get asked the most, just so that we cover it and get it out of the way. Who is your favorite rapper? Go.
My favorite rapper, period?
Yeah.
It's Kanye West. Easy. It's just my favorite artist.
Believe in that. Okay. And least favorite? Go.
Least favorite? Wow. I don't know.
I know you got some people that you got beef with, though. I know there are some that you.
It's not that I do on purpose. Podcast, I mean, it's nobody I just outright hate. Like at first Iggy is terrible. She's not even a rapper. I didn't even count that as an answer. But if you want me to say it, yeah, Iggy Azalea is.
I just wanted you to say it.
There it is. Okay. Yeah, Iggy
Azalea. Truly.
I just didn't even enter my mind, but.
And also, you had something really cool happen to you that I just want to tell everybody about, so I can brag about you to my friends.
Oh, okay.
You guys are my friends. You had Logic kind of shout you guys out on Twitter.
That was insane. Like, we reviewed his album for episode 39. And, it was just me and my friend talking over Skype, and we just happened to tag him in it, like not trying to get his attention, but just to say like, this is our Logic review. Yeah. And then he was like, oh my God, it was such an insightful review. Like, I appreciate all your criticisms. I was like,
insightful.
It was confusing because I didn't even believe it was him. Sometimes you see those
like
fake accounts on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay.
And I was like, I said, Logic mentioned you. I went in there and it was really him. And it started getting retweets and favorites, and then the listens went through the roof. It was crazy.
So how do you stay on top of the music? Because this kind of a flooded industry. So like, what do you pay attention to? How do you know what to pay attention to? Or is it just part, as goes your interest?
It's literally just my interest.
Okay.
When we first started, over a year ago, I tried to like keep up with like everything that was coming out during the week. It was especially, it started out as hip hop, but then I just realized I couldn't keep up with it all. I'm just one guy. Like, it's just not enough hours in the day. Yeah. It's not enough time to listen to what I want to listen to, but let alone everybody's mixtape and everybody's EP and everybody's album. You know what I mean? So after a while, I just kind of transitioned to like Runaway Jukebox is me and whoever I want to come on and talk with me. The music most of the time is Kim. And it's just whatever I want to listen to, whatever's coming up that I'm anticipating, whether it be like a new Chance album or, The Life of Pablo or any, whatever I'm interested in at the time. That's what I end up talking about.
Okay. And how did you grow it? Like, cause you guys started, we did it a long time ago that he doesn't like my even know.
No, because I was fat, but
it's
okay.
He wasn't. He was beautiful, y'all.
Sure.
So you guys start, I saw you guys start, and then you kind of grown it into this thing that you kind of made yourself sort of a tastemaker in a way.
Yeah.
Of what's kind of good to listen to. Was that your intention, or is it just?
It was in the beginning, and then I realized how vain that is. You know what I mean?
But then you did it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now that's kind of how people. I'm starting to like back off of that a little bit. How people at first were looking at me like, oh, if he says this isn't good, then it can't be good, or if he says this is bad, then. And I just don't like being that type of person. Like, I don't like putting out negativity and stuff like that. So after a while, like I said, instead of talking about every single little thing that came out, whether I was interested in it or not, I just stopped doing that. And I just started talking about the stuff that I cared about. So, I mean, just like you said, it started out really small, and then we realized that we actually had an audience of people that not only cared about the music that we were talking about, but cared about us as people. So they were just like, whatever I say I like, they want to check it out. Even if they don't like it or hate it. They just want to say, oh, well, he's so passionate about this album or this thing that, I just wanted to check it out and see what the hype is all about. So that's what it really turned into,
Yeah. Okay. I think something I think is super interesting about what you've done is that you kind of, I've been kind of watching you grow.
And I appreciate it. I mean, you've been there since day one.
Day one. But basically, something I think that's super cool is that you kind of did this kind of the way that I think that all small businesses start is like kind of like, I'm just gonna do this thing and hope
that people pay attention. That's
like I don't know what's gonna happen, but then I feel like you kind of at some point got kind of serious about it in like a business sort of way.
I'm honored that you're paying attention.
What happened that kind of switched you from, okay, this is a cool thing that I really like doing. I mean, it'd be cool if you'd be big, but from that to, okay, we have to make this, and this.
There really wasn't like an exact moment necessarily. I just realized that I wanted to do more and just talk about more stuff that I really cared about as opposed to just everything. So instead of being like really general with it, it came a time where I realized that we did have an audience and they started looking for us to be like, okay, what's on this week's episode? What are we going to talk about this week? So it's just like, oh, people are starting to take me seriously. I guess I should do it myself, huh? Because just like you said, it was really just, I went to Guitar Center one day because I just like, I like podcasts. Let's do podcasts. Let's just do not enough black folks doing podcasts. Let's just jump into that. And I just, got the equipment and it was just me and a few friends just, talking around the table about the music that we like. But after a while, people started paying attention. People started taking us seriously. So it was just like, oh, we're literally a voice. Just like you said, we became tastemakers or like critics or just people to say, like, if I say you should check this out, people will check it out. You know what I mean? So after a while, I realized that in order to, be serious, I got to take myself seriously and put in some more work. So we went and got an actual mixer. We got, real mics. And then we started collaborating with people in the industry like Dead End Hip Hop, who's here in Atlanta. Anthony Fantano, the biggest music reviewer on YouTube, and just started getting people's attention and just started being real serious.
So how did you do that? What was the process for that? Did you just start? Did you just like randomly, hey, this is what we're doing, you should watch it?
It almost reminds me, at times I find myself feeling like a rapper because it's like, I feel like I'm out here peddling my podcast. It's just like, hey, you should check this out. You should check this out.
We're super cool. You should watch it.
Right? You always see that person that you have. Like, I've always liked those guys that I was talking about. Dead End Hip Hop. I've been a huge fan of them for years. So they review music here in Atlanta, actually. And they're a huge channel on YouTube. And they were part of the inspiration of the podcast. And I had always been following them for a while. But once I started doing the podcast, of course, I wanted them to check it out. Mm-hmm. And then the guy that leads it all, Ken, he actually replied to me. He was like, yeah, we were talking about something else random or whatever. And he realized that I was that same guy that had been hitting him up about the podcast or whatever. He was like, he was like,
that thing that this person keeps talking to me.
He was like, yeah, I'll check it out or whatever. And then he said he did. Okay. And then he really, for lack of a better term, he slid in the DMs and he was like, hey, we would love to be on one of your episodes and we would love to have you come on and do a review. I know.
About the slid in the DMs.
I'm trying to be hip. The kids, they love these terms. I'm getting old. I don't stay
okay.
But but basically, we talked and he was like, I enjoy what you're doing with the show or whatever. And I asked him if he wanted to come on and do an episode with us. And that was almost a year ago now, man, time flies. Yeah. But, he came on our show and that did big numbers and got us a new, audience or whatever. Yeah. And then a couple months after that, they usually review like conscious hip hop, more real stuff or whatever. But they went out of their league and they went and they reviewed Future's album, DS2. So they were like, yeah, let's have somebody on here. Because this was around the time, because I couldn't stand Future back then.
You couldn't stand
But there was a moment, it was something with DS2 I was just like, whoa, wait a minute.
He can actually.
This is dope. Yeah. So they knew that I liked the album. And they were like, if you don't come on this review and review the album with us, we're going to completely trash it because we don't like it at all. So we want to have like
somebody that has something good to say, I guess.
Exactly. So,
Well, you know what? I think I agree with you that was the album that kind of changed
it was a turning point.
You know what I think? I think that, and I have a friend that just moved to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Okay. And she's like, you know what? I really didn't listen to Future like that. But when I'm driving around Atlanta and I'm going to do something, I'm just like, and Future that's what his sound is. Yeah. I feel like it's just straight up Atlanta.
And what's crazy, like I'll be on Snapchat and I have friends that live out in Virginia or like
I love
California.
your Snapchat. Your Snapchat is so weird.
Thank you.
In a good way. Like
I don't take it as an insult.
It's like an Arts Academy kid doing
That means I'm doing something right.
It's very interesting.
But when I see people like in the clubs in like Virginia or North Carolina or even like California, it's always Future. Always. Because he's got like 1 million mixtapes.
He kind of did it in a very genius way. Yeah. Like you can't do nothing but respect
exactly
what he's done. But I know that you do keep up with the kind of music you like. So, what's something that just came out that you think that I need to listen to?
Oh, man.
I ain't worried about y'all. That I need to listen to.
I will put everybody on game. Everyone in this room, everybody watching, everybody needs to.
Okay, put us on game.
There are a lot of artists that I think a lot of people aren't paying attention to as much as they should. One, his name is Anderson .Paak. He released an album. It's fairly new. It came out in January. Yeah, the name of the album is Malibu.
Okay.
Check that out. It came out in January. Anderson .Paak is a guy who was featured on Dr. Dre's last album, Compton. It's huge. It's Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Came out around straight out of Compton. And I never heard of the guy. I think at the time he maybe had less than 20,000 followers on Twitter or whatever. But apparently the story goes, he played a song for Dr. Dre in his studio, and he listened to it like 3 times back to back. And he was like, this song is great. I've got to have him all over my album. And so Dr. Dre on his last album, he had, Ice Cube, Exhibit, Kendrick Lamar, like Snoop Dogg. But Anderson .Paak was on 8 songs. Out of it, and it was just like, who is this new kid? And like, why is he everywhere? So, around that time, he had another album I could listen to, and he had like this EP, and I listened to it, and it was great. And I was like, man, I can't wait for him to come out with some new stuff. And then in January, he released Malibu, and it was, oh my God, it was so good. It's like, it's R&B, it's funk, it's hip hop, it's just soul.
Now you got me. I know what I'm listening to.
That's my one. Like, there's always like one album every year that I have to like throw at people because they won't listen to me otherwise. But that's the one so far.
I'm a little iffy. I have what I call music ADD.
No, okay.
So if I listen, like, it's a lot of times where I'll listen to a song, and I don't know if it's just because the radio has made music, so like just this thing that happens, you know what I'm trying to say. But I will change a song. Like, I'll listen to it. I'm like, okay,
next,
I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I've gotten everything that I could get out of that. I'm done.
I'm the exact opposite. Sometimes I get stale with my music. So, like, I can listen to a whole album just like that album is front to back and be fine. And that's fine. Future's,
I'm super
it's cool.
into it.
I used to be against them, but now I'm all
the one part. This is a personal question. Y'all ignore this, but this is what I want to know. Your opinion on. Okay. Wiz Khalifa.
You want to know my opinion?
I want to know your opinion because of when he came out with like the Cabin Fever and I was so into it.
Check this out.
I liked the vibe that was going, but now I just feel like I don't want to.
I feel like there are certain artists that they have fire mixtapes, and I mean like flames. Yeah. And all of a sudden their major actual albums don't reflect that very well. Yeah. People like Wiz Khalifa is one of them.
And I just know he has something in there, but it's just not.
It's back in the day. I want to say maybe like 2010, 2011. He had like mixtapes like Rolling Papers, or was Cushion OJ, and stuff like that. And those were like really, really good. And then that was a good one. Black and Yellow came out, and it was a cool song.
I mean, it was cool, but that's because it's Super Bowl. I think.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, all right, this is kind of corny. And then every time he comes out with the album, it's just like, this is kind of corny. I don't know. I mean, this is what I say. I don't like to talk bad about people, so it's just like
don't drag me into this.
But you asked. You specifically asked, so I got to give you the honest truth.
I did. Okay. So, well, thank you for coming, Jason.
Yeah, of course. It's never a problem.
And their podcast is on theRiseATL.com. You guys can scroll on there, and it is right there. And you can listen. You can follow them on Instagram, even though he's not on there. Facebook, Snapchat. The website is runawayjukebox.com. Did I miss anything?
No, you didn't. You should do my PR from now on, honestly.
I will.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. It was so good having you guys. We're going to have James Worthy up next. All right, guys. So we are here with James Worthy. He's one of our favorites.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. You're on a lot of our stuff, actually. So if you guys don't know who James Worthy is a crazy, amazing, hardworking producer out here. Like, he is working with this person, that person, their mama and their uncle and their cousin. And then he did their grandma mixtape too. He did. Yes, and their music video. And he was in it.
That's what's up.
I'm just playing. Everywhere. So, James, go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you've been doing lately. What you got going on?
Man, for those who don't know me, of course, James Worthy. A lot of people call me King James Worthy as well. And I'm a record producer, songwriter, engineer, model, actor, pretty much everything, entertainment-wise.
Everything.
Been in the industry probably about It's a good 8 to 9 years now, just in counting. Just working hard right now.
So who have you been who you been in the studio with lately?
Man, from Future to Selena Gomez, Robin S, BNGB, 112, Sarah Stokes, Truth Hurts. Just a lot of projects.
You've been working with Sarah Stokes for a while now.
Yeah, that's my sister.
Yeah. What have you guys got coming up? I know you guys just came out with, you guys had a single come out a little while ago.
Yeah, the single's called Sneak Peek. It's doing good right now. We're just keeping the momentum in the midst of finishing up the project right now, her EP. So we're just doing that, and hopefully it'll come out probably sometime in the summertime, if not then a little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when are you planning on coming out with anything new? Like, because I know that you always have stuff rolling out consistently. So what's the next big thing for James Worthy?
Right now on my current projects, I have a single out with BNGB. If you guys don't know who BNGB is, she's known for working with MC Hammer back in the day. She had a lot of platinum hits with him. And we have a single out right now called Shake. So it's on iTunes, everywhere. Go get it. Also got a single out with a kid named Lazaro. He was on American Idol season 12.
Okay.
I think he was like a top 10 finalist on that show. So we got a single out called I Want More. It's like a real pop EDM, fist pumping vibe, but it's got that R&B vibe to it as well. So we got that out. Got another single coming out with Robin S featuring Michael Keefer 112. That's coming out probably next month. Got some stuff working on True Hurts, working on her album. Got some with Selena Gomez coming. So stay tuned.
Okay. How was it working with Selena Gomez? How was that?
Dope. She's dope. She was different than I thought she would be. Sometimes you kind of get the stigma
an idea
of
how they're gonna. Yeah, that's what I'm at. Like, how is
she? She's a white girl. She's in the pop world, and that whole kind of stigma. But she was really cool and down to earth, and she understood what I was trying to do, and I understood what she was trying to do. So we just kind of came together like that.
What about Future? How was Future working with?
I've only had one session with Future, and the session I did have, it was cool. Like it wasn't no rah-rah, nothing like that.
Yeah, it wasn't no crazy.
It was just real cool vibe.
The way he puts out music, I feel like he can't be too, not serious in the studio. Cause
it's all about having fun.
His stuff kind of comes out consistent.
Yeah.
He kind of got the, remember when Lil Wayne used to come out with stuff drop a 30-song album and crazy stuff like that. That's
in no time.
That's how he kind of works.
He just knocks out records just like that.
Yeah,
it's just organic for him. Like he don't really write stuff. He just whatever pops in his head, he'll just lay it down and then kind of form it around that.
Yeah.
But he just cool dude, cool vibe. I can't have nothing bad to say about it.
Oh, please don't. I love him. But can you tell us how's your studio coming along? How's your studio coming?
It's dope. We did a couple new renovations. We're still working on the B room.
Okay.
We want to get that to industry standards. So as far as soundproofing and doing the basic stuff before we add stuff in there.
So are you in there, hammering and sawing and nailing and stuff?
No, not too much.
No.
Not too much. I've been traveling and I've been on tour, so I haven't had a chance to. But I had contractors come in and do certain stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't get in there as much as I used to no more.
All right. So where you been traveling to?
Man,
I'm surprised we caught you here. You're never in Atlanta.
Shoot, you're right. You're right. I mean, I've been on tour with a couple different people. I haven't been overseas on tour right now. I'm supposed to be going back to Paris in June.
Okay.
I might be going over there for a couple of tour days. But I've just been LA, New York, Chicago, Arkansas. I think that's about it for right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think, I know I've asked you this before, but in case anyone hasn't, doesn't know as much about you as I do, can you tell us about when you started producing, and was that where you started? You started with producing music.
Yeah.
Okay. So where did you start, and how did you kind of transform that into this? Because you're still young to be doing all this stuff that you're doing, all this stuff he just listed. He's like young, like he's not 30, and I'm like, this is
He's still in the 20s.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I started out, of course, doing beats production. I just was blessed to know some of the right people in the industry. Like, for example, my next door neighbor, her brother, by the name of Solly Williams, he's a record producer as well out of Houston. And he's produced hits for like Mike Jones, Paul Wall, anybody that was anybody out in Houston, Texas, and Switch House and all of them, he's produced for them. So, he was just one of those people where, he kind of gave me inspiration and kind of gave me advice on how I needed to get started really professionally in the game. And that's kind of how I got my confidence to start wanting to, reach out to people and really take it real serious. And then after that, I just started getting placements with people. Like, I worked with Young Berg. That was like one of my first placements at the Berg. Keyshawn Moore, a lot of people know him from ATL, the movie, and the show Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Like, he had a lot of TV shows he's been on. So we did a song called Inked Up featuring Kwani Cash, and that was pretty cool in the streets for Atlanta. And then, I just started getting a lot of attention, and, one thing led to another.
So what was the advice that he gave you? Like, what do you think was like a big chunk of the advice that he gave? Like something that kind of stuck with you even now?
You got to find your own niche, and you got to find what works for you, because I see a lot of people who do the same stuff that everybody else is doing. And people think that, oh, that person did it, it's going to work for me. Everything doesn't work for everybody else, so you got to find what works for you. And then you got to be consistent, because if people see you keep doing it, they're like, okay, now he's serious. Now I can take him serious because he's doing his thing. And that's something that always stuck with me. Like, I've always been a go-getter. I've always been a grinder. Like, anybody who knows me knows that I don't wait for nobody. Yeah. Like, I'm out here working, so that's what you got to do in this game. Like, nothing is handed to you at all. You got to go get it, period.
Okay. So insightful. Did y'all learn something? I really do hope that
y'all
had
take
just
it away.
learned something just now. I learned a little bit. So, I like to have fun with you because you're so serious.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you when you like this, you serious.
Y'all see this?
This is him being serious.
Y'all serious?
Okay. So,
what you got for me?
So, well, first of all, I want to know something. Like, when the last time you had a good time? Because it probably wasn't here. It was probably somewhere else.
What you mean by good
like
time?
Just have fun. Like, went out, did something.
Oh.
Something crazy, something new. Don't do
that. Probably last week.
Don't do that.
Probably last week. Actually, well, on my birthday. My birthday was on the 28th of March. And, we turned up. We had a good time. I done had me a full day, had me like a spa day, then went out to eat with the friends and went to turn up at night. Had me a nice massage, all of that.
Wait, was that in order?
Yeah, I was in order. First the massage.
Uh-huh.
Then
okay.
First
you
massage.
Went out at night and then you got
no.
I was
first
nervous.
Massage, then going into the spa day.
Oh, okay.
Then dinner. Then turn up.
Where'd y'all go to turn up?
Where did we go?
Do you remember?
We went to Capture. After Capture, we went to 11:45, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be
what was that?
Frank's Keys?
Yeah. Went to 11:45. We went somewhere else. I can't remember the last place.
Oh, that was a good night then. You didn't remember the third place.
It was cool. A lot
of the first two, just don't remember the rest.
Yeah, it was a lot of my my industry friends came out, supported. It's always cool to have some fun with them.
Cool. Yeah. So when we gonna work on my mixtape though?
Your mixtape?
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
I didn't even know you was doing the mixtape.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, bro. Yeah,
Since when?
Since forever. I got them bars.
Let me hear it. Let me hear. I got.
What you want? Kit Kat or Snickers?
I want a
That's
Snickers.
about it.
You know, I gotta hear it before I start working on stuff. Like everybody think they a rapper nowadays.
Okay, I want you to mix the Spice Girls with Barney, and that's where I'm at right now. Whoa. That's the level I'm at. That's like right below.
That's the combination you
right
go
there.
with?
I don't think I can do no better. I think that's
you
it. I think that's my bare
that.
minimum.
You could do better. I don't think nobody want to hear no Barney.
You know, you gonna make it hot though. That's why I'm coming to you.
I'm confused right now.
Okay, so so when are you gonna be doing your grand opening for your studio? Because that's what I'm waiting on.
Grand opening?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's not open. It's really not open to the public. It's
not open
though.
Yet. I know you're not. When you finish.
Well, you know, this is a private studio. Though.
Oh, I know.
Like this is strictly for family and
yeah, we was
clients.
in there last time.
You know, so you family.
Yeah, we was in there last time. So when you finish with everything, you have your little.
Oh yeah.
Little party.
We gonna break out the hookah. We gonna break out the champagne. Hey. You know, we probably gonna have like a little red ribbon right there. Cut that thing. You know,
cut the red ribbon.
You know, we gotta do it right. You know, so you'll definitely get an invite.
All right, cool. We gonna be in there, y'all. I don't know if I can take y'all. It might be on a different level. But,
don't be doing that. I'm regular, y'all. I'm regular.
I mean, but I'm gonna be there, so no guarantees.
All good.
Yeah.
All good.
Well, thank you for coming, James.
Appreciate you.
It's always a pleasure having you come and talk to us about, you know, what you've been doing. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who want to basically be in a position that you're in, but they don't know how to get there. So we're going to keep bringing you back so you can keep dropping something on us, let people know.
I'm here.
You know, that's what I'm doing out here. So
I see you grinding. I'll be watching you.
You be watching me, y'all.
On
his iPhone in the plane and from first class. He be watching me.
One thing I want to let people know is, I always tell people, stop calling me a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. I don't know why people do that.
It's your ambiance. Just accept it. There are certain times people say stuff, it's a compliment. And you're supposed to let it absorb into your spirit.
I get
so
it.
So that you can let it shine.
This is the term. This is the term that I prefer. Mm-hmm. Public figure. Because celebrity gets thrown around too much. It means different things to people. You know what I'm saying? Public figure. That sound better, don't it? No. Why?
Because you can't call yourself a public figure.
Why?
It's like if other people call you a celebrity, it's different from if you walk around saying, guys, I'm a celebrity. So if other people called you a public figure, it's different from you walk around saying, I'm a public figure. So if people call you celebrity, you should just accept it.
No, I accept it.
It's like Beyonce having a beehive. She didn't ask y'all to hive up on her.
I take it as a compliment.
Yes, let it absorb. Let it shine.
I would say public figure. That sounds better to
Let
me.
it shine. He gonna let it shine today, y'all.
All right. Well, I'm on your show. I'm gonna let it shine.
Yes, thank you. All right, James. Thank you. We gonna have you back real soon. Next time you're back in, back in Atlanta.
I'm with it.
Well, you're not working as hard.
I'm back and forth.
Yeah, you back and forth. When you not here working,
I mean, I'm actually on a vacation right now. Honestly.
Hey.
I gotta take some time off. I've been ripping and running, man. I'm exhausted.
Well, thank you for letting us be a part of your vacation.
I got you.
Yeah.
Trust me, I keep my word, so it's all good.
Feel special. All right, so we're gonna see you next time. I'm gonna hit you up about sometime. Just be like, hey, what you doing?
Let me know if you need me to come through somewhere. If you got an event or something, let me know.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Peace.
Y'all, this is friendship. Y'all seen that? I know. Look how love. Hey guys, welcome back to On the Rise ATL. What's up? I got Konscious Mindz in the building. You see, I got them. I'm using them as my furniture right now because we real cute. We posing for a picture. I'm just playing. But yes, guys, you see, we one big happy family. Guys, introduce yourselves. Tell us about your music. We gonna start with you. Go ahead. In this one.
Okay. My name is Shelton.
You don't gotta be close. We
Oh, okay. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
My name is Shelton.
And you are the songwriter.
I'm like the songwriter of the group. I write most of the. Well, I ain't gonna even say that. I write. I do the writing. A lot of writing in the group. Our music is positive. We try to make positive music, conscious music. We trying to like bring
Unity.
unity in the community.
Yeah, bring more love, like how we are very lovely people, and we draw the energy within. You see how easy she was attached to us as soon as we came in the room. It's such as the camera. I'm sure everybody else was attached as soon as they seen our face, and that's what our music do.
Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Well, I am Swan Ashe, and I'm one of the rappers inside of the group of Conscious Mindz. Conscious with a K, Minds with a Z. And he can yank his own chains too. He do a lot of our hooks. He's a songwriter. Usher, Justin Bieber, Bryson Tiller. Y'all better get on this boy if y'all want a hit. Excuse me.
And I'm Courtney. I rap and occasionally sing. So that's what I do. And I write my own raps.
The Lady Drake, yes.
So what brought you guys all together? How'd you guys all meet each other? They met in high school, or before that actually. They were working on music together in high school. So I just joined them. They had a group actually already. Go ahead,
Yeah,
y'all
basically me and Swan, we've been grinding since high school. This is my dog since high school. And we met in college. We met Courtney in college. We basically had a group came about as I was working on a song called Kings and Queens. And it was filling the hook, so everybody kind of got on it, and
it just ever since.
Yeah, it just worked.
Yeah.
It just worked.
Actually, me and him started writing Kings and Queens first, and by our verses, it inspired her so much till she wanted to be a part of the movement that we had going on. So she's really a biology major. She graduated with a biology degree. So we gave her auditions. We let her try out. We told her this is nothing to be played with. If she's going to be for real, that's the only way she can get in. So she write her verse. We approved it, and that's how you see her sitting on the side of us right now.
I can't play
so,
with her.
I'm telling you.
Well, I know a big part of what you guys are doing is mainly. I know it's about the music, but I know it's also about the message.
Yes.
Right.
Can you give us like a idea of what the full message is and what you're trying to get people to feel from your music? Well, for me, I feel that I'm trying to inspire and uplift the community. We want economics to grow within our community, and we want to show unity, and we want people to build together and not apart. There's a lot of things going on in the world, and there are lots of avenues and ways to make music, and we want to express ourselves in a positive way. So.
Facts.
Okay. So if you could say like a few artists that you think like that you guys are inspired by, who would you say?
Definitely the Fugees.
Definitely the Fugees.
I would say NWA.
Definitely NWA.
And I would say the Black Eyed Peas.
Facts.
She hype man in a regular conversation. Right. I'm cool with it. Okay. All right. So, you guys all of you aren't from Atlanta.
None of us.
None of you guys are from Atlanta. So, how did you guys all end up here? Was it the music?
No, actually, I'm from Augusta, and they're from Savannah. We all met in Savannah. But when I graduated, or we all graduated around at the same time. Mm-hmm. And when we graduated, I moved up here because my mom lived up here. Most of my mom's side of the family lives up here.
And so we would have missed her.
We moved up here together.
Yeah, and we would have missed her not being around anymore, so we followed.
How sweet.
Facts.
Yeah, we were friends, and then we became
Facts.
Yeah, so yeah, we're growing. We're trying to build funds, build our money up. And I feel that's one of the main reasons.
We just moved with the groove and didn't let the groove move us.
Yeah, and music is just one thing that
Facts.
we do.
Yeah.
Also,
Music is just one thing that we do to unify and empower. I don't really know where to look at. Look at the camera, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the TV.
Yeah, you looking at you. Look at you. Look at the camera.
Okay, my bad. But we do events. We do an annual event called Unify the City. We also do like charity events. We feed the hungry, and we do different type of stuff like that. I have a hat line. We do a lot of different things.
facts.
Advertisement.
Oh yeah, advertisement. Facts.
Not with y'all right now.
What's the name of the What's the name of the headline?
Oh, the Tough Shell hat line.
Tough Shell. Facts.
Coming soon.
I don't know how y'all can be watching this and not be in love with them. I seriously
Facts.
Yes,
Look,
everything.
don't. Okay, I'm
We
saying
working.
that all day. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, I think one of my biggest questions is when you guys are on stage
Mm-hmm.
and you're performing, is your goal in performance? Well, this is Atlanta, so I'm gonna just go ahead and ask the question. When you go out here in Atlanta and people are performing, their goal on stage is to get y'all to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all get it.
Right.
Is y'all goal to turn up, or do you want people to be like?
We want a little bit of both.
Yeah,
We try
Yeah,
to. We don't want to be like so conscious, even though our name is
Yeah.
Conscious Minds. We don't want to be so conscious where people are like.
So you
tuning us
want it to
out
be like if I was listening to Future and then realized that he was talking
about
about
some real stuff.
okay,
Then
Well,
that's what
I
happens.
feel that.
To be
And
honest,
really, that's how it does happen.
that's not what we want. That's what it is.
And
Okay,
that's yeah.
Facts.
get it right together.
Right.
I'll be quiet. Then.
No, don't be quiet. Ask us some more questions.
Stop making me
We
laugh.
so happy to be here.
But yeah,
Oh my
we
gosh.
definitely got songs like when we perform, we got songs where you can turn up, jig, like our single "Too Smart," and we got songs like "Sweet Thing" where you kind of sit back and think, and it's more passionate and
Yeah, more
inspirational.
for the soul. Mhm.
So where can we go to see you guys perform?
We are some
Everywhere.
everywhere around
Open
Atlanta.
mic
At
everywhere.
Instagram. Go to our
Yeah.
Instagram at Conscious Minds @_Conscious Minds. Conscious with a K, Minds with a Z. And you can find out anything that you need to know about us right there on that website.
We also on SoundCloud, YouTube, and Facebook.
Conscious Minds, everything.
Conscious Minds,
Conscious
Conscious
with
with
a
a
K,
K.
Minds with a Z.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Facts.
Facts.
I just had to put that out. I'm so done. I promise that was my last one.
No, keep
So-
going. It's a movement.
So, I always like to also ask, different kinds of questions because, I'm a crazy person. And people watching me that already know that.
We all got a
So-
little crazy in us.
My first, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna do her first. It's gonna be so great. Can't even imagine. So,
How are you?
what's up? How you doing? Feeling y'all all white swag, all white and gray. I see y'all. I
Yeah.
peeped that
Huh?
match today. I see you.
That's
Every
what we
day.
do.
Togetherness. I feel
That's
that.
that's the group in us. You got your white on. You match
know-
it. You know.
Oh, but anyway.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, so I was like,
It's blue. Anyway. So, I always do a second part of my show where I ask one of my guests to give us a random fact. And when I mean a random fact, it's not a fact about you as an artist or you as a person, like a truly random thing that you know for some reason, for no reason at all, that you just want to just teach everybody about. Okay, so this is what you do. I want you to look at the camera. I want you to go,
That's
did you
good.
know?
That's good.
Dang.
And
I feel
then give
it's
us a
so
random fact.
many random facts.
I
in
know,
it.
there are so many. You want me to start you off?
Yeah.
All right.
Give
Guys,
me a direction.
did
It's so
you
many.
know that race car is spelled the same forward and backwards?
Yes, I did.
I think I heard that.
Well, you know, but still, when somebody say, "Did you know?" It's a question.
Yeah,
so you gotta
did you
answer.
know? It's your turn. Go ahead. Give us one.
Oh, skip ourselves.
Not skill. Girl, go ahead. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Gentrification.
Did you know?
I want to say, did you know that
Okay.
it can't be about the group, huh?
No.
Okay. Ooh, this is a good one.
Woo!
Let me see.
Did you know that the gestation period of an elephant can last up to 24 months.
This one is. That was a good one.
That was a very good one.
I'm feeling this one.
Facts.
She wins. She wins the random facts challenge round.
That was a really.
You're gonna get a gift card after this. Okay, so. All right, guys. Is there anything you guys want to put out there or say before you guys go or anything?
Love is the key.
Don't leave home without your crown.
Hey,
I like that.
I like her. Can we just? Y'all can go. Keep me. She's good.
You got one.
She's good.
You gotta go.
You guys are good.
Say Kings. Say something.
Say something.
He over it.
All right, y'all. Give us y'all social media. And we're gonna
Instagram, Facebook, Conscious with a K, Mindz with a Z.
For bookings, kings and queens, 123@gmail.com.
And that's
Facts.
Kings and Queens with a Z.
With the Z. Facts. I just want to, kill it before.
It's on the Instagram though. Thank y'all for everything. We appreciate the whole movement.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
And
Thank y'all. Well, we're going to come out and film one of y'all shows, but it's going to be great. Yeah,
we'll be back.
definitely. We'll all work together in the future.
From the heart. But
She's still
Oh
going,
my
y'all.
gosh. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching On the Rise ATL. We're going to see you guys next Thursday.
shout out to On the
Every
Rise.
Thursday at 7 on the website, ontheriseatl.com. All right, bye, guys. Shout out to Studio 21, WANTV, and Streetwatch.